I am live out on the porch. Well, the deck, not the porch. The porch is in the front. The deck is in the back because it is a wonderful. What time? It is 67 degrees already at 9:30 in the morning, and I've got some coffee. I'm a little tired. I need to share this out because that's what we do here. When you're a YouTuber, we're just going to do a little informal little chat for a bit. I'm live on the deck with coffee. Tweet. I'm sure that'll bring everybody in. And then I got to go to Discord. I don't think I have Discord on my Surface Pro. The sun is in my eyes also, but that's okay. And Eric Hawkins, good morning. Welcome to the early show. I have to leave at 10:30 to go do something. So we're a little bit earlier today, and I'm very tired. So last night was at the gym until 8:30 or so, and couldn't get to sleep very well. I never can after Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Fridays are tough. So I'm moving kind of slow, and I was working on fulfilling, or not fulfilling, but doing the sketches in the art book last night. I got a stack about that high left. I think that's what I got. Um, I'm live on YouTube. I'm just putting that because it's early, and this is so. I titled this the morning musings, so temper your expectations. So I'm in the slow middle of the campaign for Gunship Thunder Punch. Link in the description, or you could just go right up here. We're about to hit the 15K mark, and I'll do the How to Draw Robots the Shearer Way tutorial when we hit that. There'll be a little extra content, and then at 20,000, we'll do Alex Milne's 5-page backup story. And Trestle is here. I don't know what that means, but welcome. Kaze Hana, hello. So I'm in the middle of kind of promoting that, and I'm kind of running out of. I got Kickstarter Thunder Punch last week. Already had the Indiegogo. It's great to get it again. Awesome. Trench is here. Now we got people filtering in. So trying to figure out how to promote the Indiegogo, and I was doing like a search, not like an actual search for tips and pulling up articles on how to advertise, and I'm doing everything. So it would be nice to figure out the actual doing advertisements that I pay for that run that work. That would be nice, but so far that has not panned out. I mean, I've made the ads, I paid for them, and they don't get a lot of traction. So that may just be the image and the copy, which it probably is. As far as YouTube, it was never shown once, so I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe just not enough money. I don't have deep enough pockets. You're probably on a blacklist. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Why would I be on a blacklist? It's just me making a funny book about a robot. And so yeah, I am on just doing the social media thing and on Twitter, and I'm about to sneeze because this is all pollen everywhere. I was taking a big risk coming out here, and there it is. because you bring joy to people. Unacceptable. Let's see if I can translate this. Promote you, then the art, then Indiegogo. Did I read that right? Did I translate the internet correctly? That looks like a telephone typing. Telephone. Cell phone. Type on it. Telephone. So, I mean, I've been doing things right in that kind of like I've been on social media for a long time. I post art. I built that up. And yeah, eking and waking up. So, I mean, I'm doing all the right things. It's just the reality is it's very difficult to, even when you've had a successful Indiegogo, to do the next one. It's always, So I'm actually, not worried about it. It's just you always forget how it goes after it's been a little while doing a campaign. The last two campaigns were kind of smaller ones. The art book, which the aforementioned drawing the sketches in the back of them is taking up a little bit of time. Not too bad. I should finish it up maybe today or tomorrow. And I've got everything ready to ship those out, ready to go. And there's an airplane. So real quick, let me, while my nose is running, let me run the ad here in case people watch this later. If you're not familiar with Gunship Thunder Punch, you're about to be.
Gunship Thunder Punch is back. This second graphic novel in the series picks up where the adventure began in the first 80-page book. And if you missed book 1, don't worry. You can get on board with books 1 and 2 in this Indiegogo campaign. Martians kidnapped her son, and Nova Marcos has one chance to get him back. Her only hope lies with an outdated transforming gunship, a convict, and a gun-toting hillbilly. More mutants, more Martians, more ships, more sci-fi robot adventure. During this campaign, you can get exclusive extras like prints, trading cards, and original art. Time is limited, so get in now. But hang on, there's more.
Yeah, there is.
This book comes with an original synthwave album. Immerse yourself in the adventure with an original soundtrack inspired by Gunship Thunder Punch. Get your quarters ready to go.
That's an arcade reference.
And press start on Gunship Thunder Punch.
The birds all approve. If you can't hear, they all approve of that ad. Following there. Get back to the chat here. Comments. Where are you? There you are. Good morning, Alex and Cam. Gigi, hope the pollen doesn't get you too much. It's a little bit. It's all right. We're in the middle of the campaign and in the middle 2 weeks of the worst part of the pollen season. And I got to mow my backyard. It's crazy. It's in disarray. So, yeah, figuring out the campaign. And just keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going on some live streams with people and talking it up. And I got to do some secret perks for the mailing list. And yeah, that's pretty much all you can do, honestly. All the while trying to keep up with. Hair's crazy. I slept on it. This is my morning hair. This is how I wake up. It's glorious. Behold. Trying to keep up with. I got some commissions still outstanding for people too. But that's what it's like when you're on your own for the most part, doing the indie artist thing. There's a guy back there mowing. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Alex says, what's an arcade? They still have arcades. They've popped back up, those little retro arcades. Oh, they may not be now since 2020. I wonder if the retro arcades survived the apocalypse. So anyway, that's what is going on with the campaign. And I had this whole list of thoughts that I was going to talk about. Now I'm so tired. They've just completely gone out of my brain. They're gone. I've been on Twitter and um, Facebook. Facebook is almost useless, everybody, for promoting things. Playing the long game. I've been playing the long game for a long time. Nothing of that sort in Vermont. What pollen? It's probably not green up there yet, is it? Kazi Hannes says, I guess I can highlight things instead of reading. So kind of the point of, you're the only comic artist I watch now because 99% of the other ones stopped talking about art and only focused on drama. You deserve so much more. Well, I appreciate that. Drama generates more attention. That's why they do it. And, it's all right. I ain't got time for drama. Facebook is great for stealing your privacy. Mud season. Well, and the thing about, and I've said this before, YouTube created the scenario where drama brings eyeballs. If they would, in my opinion, if they would just promote things like when people subscribe, give notifications, if it was easier to know exactly what you should do to get your stuff out there, and then it got out there, the amount of drama would decrease, because drama is what pierces through the noise a lot of times. I appreciate that. Comics. Kindy, what was that reference to? My sure causes a lot of waves there just by saying what he thinks. Do I though? Do I cause waves? Waves? It bleeds, it leads. It's true. It's true. It's the same thing that sold newspapers. Remember those things? All the Facebook groups that would be good to promote to don't allow promotion. Studio. What are you doing? Shakespeare in the Park. Drama equals money. It does. It does. Start trying to get a story in the gold market as a cartoon creator. Christopher John, good morning. It's not about drama or not, simply whatever draws attention. We live in a clickbait world. It's true, but drama gets people, if you can get people's blood boiling, if you can preach to the choir and tell people what they want to hear, if they have a voice out there that is saying, yeah, that's what I believe about this controversial thing, they'll keep coming back. And also people that hate you will come, and that's more views. See how this works? Even negative comments are engagement. So you got to decide how you want to spend your mental energy, and I don't really want to spend mine constantly chasing the latest news thing or issue or whatever. I'll talk about it sometimes, though I think it's interesting, like when Marvel pulled out a diamond, because I'm not a big fan of diamond. So figuring all that out, and I've decided that my YouTube channel is pretty much, this is what it is. So I've at a certain point, you just have to accept the fact that what you're doing is going to generate 300 to 400 views max, unless you're doing tutorials, and then they're not going to do well on this channel. I need to make a new tutorial channel and just put all of them over there. And when you do build a huge channel, then YouTube bans you anyway. Also true. Grandma ruined Easter calling me stupid for not getting the vaccine nicely. Don't like instigating media. And Eric Weathers is there. Negative attention is still attention. Yes, also true. Diamond goes cowards. Just remember, 300 views is at least 600 eyes. That's funny how that works. Why are you assuming everyone out there has 2 eyes? Several of them could probably be legally blind in at least one of them. Some of them are just listening. So I gotta wash the pollen down. The latest, well, and also the thing is, once you start talking about things, if you're trying to promote art, but you're trying to promote it with, say, you're talking about, oh, I know more people will come if I talk about politics, and then I can slip my art in there. What you'll find is they don't really care about your art. I mean, some of them might, but for the what'll happen is you'll find, and I see this on people's comment section, like people just show up to they're not even talking about the video. They're just spouting their opinion. So it's like they're really talking past you anyway. Now you could probably get, I mean, you're getting money from YouTube in that case, but that's a whole different business. Then you're not doing art, you're doing something else. You're being some sort of pundit or something. I think you might have addressed this. Why do you prefer YouTube instead of Twitch? I could never get traction on Twitch. I started YouTube way before there was a Twitch, I think, but Twitch really wasn't on my radar. And I'm on Twitch. I don't stream there much because I just could never, nobody ever really watched. So I just stayed where the people were. Here, because you're a real art guru and nice. I appreciate it. Legally blind eye, still an eye for splitting hairs, and I am splitting hairs. Right, exactly. Doug did huge success in band. That's, you know, again, that's the took off like gangbusters and did really well. But then, of course, you skirt close to the, you know, I mean, again, the whole thing is that's a whole different. He moved into a whole, for that channel, a whole different genre of thing. And he did really well, and then got too close to the sun, and then YouTube melted his wings. Not just him, some other people too. Have you heard of Fruit Labs? No, I know what those two words mean separately, but not together. Cosmeti is here. It says Twitch is awful. What is Fruit Labs? Tell me about Fruit Labs. I got to keep an eye on it. I got about 30 minutes before I got to get ready. I'm having private jujitsu lessons with the instructor over there at the gym. So, because I'm teaching when during the regular jujitsu class, so I have to schedule a private time. Let's see, where are we here? Don't like Twitch, says Trestle. I know it's not all people playing video games. I can't stand those guys. It's a whole different culture over there. Hospitalization thing. My hair's down the middle of my back now. Sorry, I have been on Twitch lately, and I follow someone there that's promoting Fruit Labs, which he claims is a social media for artists. There's a whole bunch of different. There's no shortage of social media for whatever. Like there's quote alternate. I mean, I don't know why we use the word all. Just there's just social media. As if we've all said we're only going to use the real ones. The networks are Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. But the problem isn't the existence of the platform. It's how engaged people are with it. So I'm done with social networks. Not a fan. Yeah, but see, I would love to like just not ever be on anything. But then I would might as well go and get a real job because I can tell, like I can tell a 1-to-1 correlation when I stop posting on Twitter and a little bit on Facebook and stuff, especially during a campaign. Traffic dries up to the campaign immediately. So that first week I was hammering hard. Over Easter, I took a few days, kind of backed off because just found Easter and family stuff, and it almost ground to a halt. And when I picked it back up, it went back. So it's called marketing. Yeah. Back to Tony. I'm never. Where are we here? Let me rephrase that. Niche social networks are blah. I'm also, I can feel the itch in the back of my throat. Um, but I have been looking for you. That's my nightmare. That's the nightmare I always have. Where have you been? I've been on a 20-year lunch. Everything else in my life failed, and now I have to go back to work in the warehouse. It's not even there anymore. It's impossible. I'm sure he's retired by now. When I worked there, he was in his 40s. He was about the age I am now, and that was 20 years ago. So he's 60s, and he was well-to-do. So I am sure that he is living the high life. He's probably started another business or something. He always wanted to start a kebab restaurant, a wine and kebab restaurant. That's what he always talked about, never did. So maybe everybody's doing that. I studied marketing in college. Conclusion is point of letting out the customer, then offer a deal he can't refuse. Isn't that called extortion? Isn't that what that's called? Well, so that's the social media. That's my days. My wife is handling pretty much all the shipping now, which is great. I don't know why I didn't do this years ago because she's really good at it and she doesn't mind doing it. So when you get your books, you can thank my wife for getting them on time ish. Watching the birds on the deck. The sparrow. No, that's not a sparrow. That's a. I don't know what that is. It's hard to get the right team to get your media out there. It is, and I've got some people I'm talking to get some help here and there, but the sun is getting warm. 70 degrees. It's heating up fast. When the cops come, blame masks and question the ability to identify. I'll opt them. Hey, shut up. You're really loud. Oh, you're on the fence. Shut up. I see you there. I'm still waking up too. That's why I'm not in there drawing at the moment. I was drawing until like 10:30 last night. Hyper Potato says, my cat says your birds sound delicious. Still in the 50s there. Well, I got things falling on my keyboard. All the blossoms off that tree. Start your own media group like Vertigo or Dark Horse. That's a lot of work too. Do you know what the best part of waking up is? What is it? What is it? Stupid news. Did anything fall on my coffee? No. Okay. So what is this? I had a blow up with my brother-in-law over the weekend over mandatory vaccines. I say it's not a choice if you're being coerced into compliance. Well, that's kind of true. Give my kids a choice to behave or published. I know what you mean. I know what you meant, but published is you will behave or you will become a self-publisher. That seems a pretty unusually cruel punishment. I needed to bring a towel because I'm going to bring all this pollen on the back of this into the studio. It's all sticking to, it's on my watch too. So, what else was I going to talk about? Figuring out the perks, the secret perk for the mailing list. Back of my throat is itching. Good morning, Amos. Self-promotion. There is a bee. Is there a nest? I gotta watch these fools. I like that. What is that? Is that a hornet? Better not be making a nest up there. Oh, yellow jacket. Tell me there's not a yellow jacket nest in that potted plant. No, there's not. You're just rooting around. Okay. Got to keep an eye on those guys. Ashlyn, hello. Good morning. I won't read that out loud so I don't get struck from YouTube. Drinking up a nightmare or dream come true. That is true. Bees are nice, not wasps. We got the hey! I see you. Come over here. Yellow jackets are jerks. Get out of here. Yeah, whatever happened to the murder hornets? I hear you buzzing. Where are you? Over there. Stay away. I got a little thing against them because I stepped. Okay, there's two of them. Oh, there's three of them. No, are you? You're a honeybee. Go away. Go away. You're fine. That's just a honeybee. When I was a kid, I stepped on a yellow jacket nest. I don't recommend that. Glad to see someone else who knows the difference. Bees don't hurt people on purpose. Wasps do. Yellow jackets and wasps don't like honeybees. We got a honeybee nest and a bunch of carpenter bees. Carpenter bees are fine, except that you're destroying my deck and my shutters. Go away. Stop. Why don't you do something like useful and get rid of the other wasps? Great bird singing soundtrack. Thanks. It took me a long time to compose. Allergic to yellow jackets. They got all in my socks too. They went all down in my sock. I was about 10 years old. And that was not fun. Saw the fires last year. Try the visual effects artist department. For what is that in reference to? Man. Well, I know the one in your sock wasn't ticked off, was it? The ones in my socks. Good times, good memories. So that's where I am. Marketing, fulfilling, promoting. Yeah. How are you? Got your first hive. Bees arriving late April. Looking forward to raise supply of local honey. I had a friend that did that. What is that? Oh, is that a bee? Oh, there are bees. That's a kind of that's a weird emoji, like the way the the stinger part. What is that called? The abdomen. I can't think. My brain is fried. I probably should not be drawing or anything right now because I got nothing. I got nothing today except pollen and a runny nose. That's what I got. Scroll. I'm just checking. I posted this on Twitter. And little things like speaking of why things don't work. Why is it that when I start a stream up on YouTube, they don't just post it to Twitter like they used to? Thorax. Thank you, Cam. Talk time artist block. Oh, there's the deer. What's up? Y'all can't see. Can't switch the camera around. There's a deer in my backyard. I just walked up. He's looking at me. Oh, there's another one. Is that a buck or a doe? There's two does. That one's a younger one. They still have their winter coats. They're kind of dark. Although that one's turning kind of. Yeah, what's up? Hey. He's staring at me. You're on the other side of the fence. I can't get to you. You're fine. You're totally fine. There's like 6 of them that roam our neighborhood. Yes, real deer. I would share the experience, but I don't know how to turn the camera around in StreamYard. There's only two. There's like 6 or 7 of you in the roaming the neighborhood. Where's the rest of your family? Oh well. Okay. Those deer want to know why you won't plant them a garden. I gave them some cucumbers last year. No more. Some big jerk says good morning. Good morning. No love for Brian. Wah, wah. I will be planting on the deck all around here. Y'all can't see. All around here on the railing is going to be tomatoes and jalapenos. We'll do that all the way around, I think. Maybe all on the back, too. And then we're getting a yard fenced in, and once we do that, I can plant a garden over there. So maybe the deer will stay out. I mean, I know they can jump this fence. I've seen them do it, but maybe I'll just deter them a little bit, especially with the dog, because I can let the dog out. I'll keep them away. Oops. Correct shotgun. No, can't do that here. And not this time of year, and not does. So, you know, when the apocalypse happened, I have at least 7 deer that I can. Society completely falls apart. I'm good for filling up the freezer for, you know, a season. Somebody else will probably get to them first. It's very cheerful musings. Chickens give no quarter to gardens. A never-ending battle of wits. Thought about doing the chickens thing, but that seems like a lot of work. Seems like a lot of work, and I don't know how the dog would kill them. My backyard is not that big. Better make jerky now. Your birds have your cat on edge. You don't have your own birds? Is it completely silent where you are? Chickens are too much work, less reward. What time is it? Oh, after 10. I'm gonna wrap this up in a couple minutes. I thought it would be a little more profound than this, but it's not, and I don't care. I do not care. Different words. Cosmetti says chickens are fun and well worth the reward. Love having chickens. Chickens can only jump about 16 inches. I would have to seriously. We got foxes back there. I know we've got 2 gray foxes, a couple red foxes, and some gray foxes, and some raccoons, deer, and coyote. So dinner time when we have chickens. You'd have eggs on the mower seat and chicken poop all over the yard, not appealing. I'm going to fence the garden, not the chickens. I've not heard any birds, but the cats and you all are inside. All right. Well, that was about it. Unless y'all can think of any other issues. Unless I'm going to stir up some drama on this ridiculously boring live stream with a talking head against a brick background with the birds and the sunshine and the squinty sunshiny face. Where over here, huh? When is my late night stream? Do I have one? I'm doing a late stream at 11 o'clock tonight on. I got to double retweet it. The birds, the bees, and the deer. What's my coffee mug say? Somebody gave us this. It's very Nice little cheesy "Don't Go Bacon My Heart." It has a companion one with eggs on it. Birds are a great background track. And the wall. Cult shearer conglomerate. Murder hornets. So anyway, now it's 72 degrees. I'm gonna start sweating here in a minute. All right. Well, go check out Thunder Punch if you have not. I can say that's right. On a late night stream means no live streams on his own channel for days. I will endeavor to do better. You see, this is me doing better. I'm already tired, and I'm still here. So anyway, like, subscribe, do that stuff. I'm gonna play the trailer one more time because I made it, and I'm getting my mileage out of it, people.
Gunship Thunder Punch is back. This second graphic novel in the series picks up where the adventure began in the first 80-page book. And if you missed book 1, don't worry. You can get on board with books 1 and 2 in this Indiegogo campaign. Martians kidnapped her son, and Nova Marcos has one chance to get him back. Her only hope lies with an outdated transforming gunship, a convict, and a gun-toting hillbilly. More mutants, more Martians, more ships, more sci-fi robot adventure. During this campaign, you can get exclusive extras like prints, trading cards, and original art. Time is limited, so get in now. But hang on, there's more.
Yeah, there is.
This book comes with an original synthwave album. Immerse yourself in the adventure with an original soundtrack inspired by Gunship Thunder Punch. Get your quarters ready to go.
That's an arcade reference.
And press start on Gunship Thunder Punch.